up, Winnie Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Akatsuki no Yona, aka Yona of the Dawn, chapters 205 through 207. So, this is going to be very interesting because of Neon's encounter with Hack. And she already thinks Hack is a weirdo. So I'm really excited to get to chapter 205 first. So without further ado, let's get to it. So chapter 205 is titled A Crying Voice in the Night. Where was I again? Beats me. You were at 6,544. Ah, thanks. 6,545? Is he going to continue? Yeah. And who would the lady be? Aren't there supposed to be sentries outside? I suppose. You don't look like a prince who came to rescue me. The hell? That's a hell of a forged body he has there. What crime is he arrested for, I wonder? Woman, stay away. That's Yona's man. You are not getting Yona's man. Let's see. This guy might be of use. Would you like to become the prince who came to rescue... sorry, would you like me to become the prince who came to rescue you? Not really. I'm fine. How come? So, you aren't going to escape by my side? What happened to the prince all of a sudden? Who are you... what happened to the prince all of a sudden? Who are you supposed to be now? Seriously, woman. I went and spoke plainly in the beginning. I missed my chance to use seduction. Don't you want to get out of here? I'm good. Good? There are 4 sentries outside this room. Are you a heinous criminal? You're getting killed for sure. It doesn't matter if there are 4 people or whatever. I honestly wasn't thinking of escaping. That Sulan guy doesn't bat an eyelid to send people to death. It doesn't matter whether you're a relative or a woman. Are you a relative of Sulan's? No, I'm talking of someone else. Do you know the gardens inside this castle? Yeah, sort of. I used to go there often, but... What of it? I'll break you out. Huh? I said I'm fine. I don't know who you are. Go find someone else. I've decided on you. Why? You're easy to talk with. Thank you for that. So, as fellow prisoners, we should get along. Fellow prisoners don't get along, though. What's wrong? Hey, fuck, no matter where I go, is death all that awaits me? Get out. Excuse me? Now listen, come with me. If you guide me to the gardens, I'll let you go. I refuse. Isn't there anyone you want to get out of here and meet? There is. I want to meet someone so badly, but if I act solely under the sway of my emotions now, that someone will try to protect me. And because I don't want to cause her trouble, I've decided to wait right here. You're free to go as you please, but I'm not going even if you open the door. You tell her, Hack. Ugh. Shit, which way is the garden? My little hoe, come out. My little hoe, come to me. Come to me. I'll pass. I just like the Crimson Dragon King, you see. Being a companion to His Highness is cause for pride, no? You're free to go as you please. I'm not going. My little hoe. I came here ready to leave everything behind except for my little hoe, and now I don't know where I should go. Ooh, she passed out. It's scared. It's okay. Today I'm going to take it to Maignan. Hang in there, okay? Princess, I've heard that Miss Maignan is in her cell. What? She's escaped? I'm afraid so, but there's something strange. Word is that the 4 soldiers in front of Lord Hack's cell got stabbed. And what's more, it seems that somehow Lord Hack's cell has been opened with a key. Lord Hack's being questioned as to whether that has a connection to Miss Maignan's jailbreak. Hack remained in his cell, right? Yes, he was doing fitness training inside the open cell or something. Fitness training? They're searching for Miss Maignan now. It's okay, she'll be found soon, no doubt about it. But assuming she's found after having broken out, Maignan's situation will become much more precarious. Where is she now? Hack sentries getting stabbed and his cell being breached are quite odd, right? Hack didn't do anything. I know that. However, it's troublesome that my mind can only wander towards fairly indecent explanations. Don't wander, come back! The last is right here. That's my baby Zeno. I love Zeno so much. That's why I named my kitty Zeno, is because of him. You realize that, right? Incident? Now that I think of it, Miss Neon's own sentry did say she used seduction techniques on him, but I knew it. Hack was also her prey. Totally not! You did hit the nail right on the head, though. Yoon, quite enthusiastic. Aren't you studying medicinal herbs today as well? Yes. The South Kai delegation have returned home, but in case war does break out, we'd like you to join us in the medical corps. I'll think about it. I wonder whether their going home means that Yona's been cleared of suspicion of having killed the dignitary. I was relieved that she wasn't taken into custody or anything. I don't know whether the alliance with King Su-Wan is going smoothly. Still, if I try to talking to them, the people in the Crimson Dragon Castle aren't bad. See, I think coming here was a good move. It was good for Yoon, because Yoon gets to expand his knowledge, obviously by reading books, and he gets to, learn from the doctors there, which at the castle, they're probably some of the best in the goddamn kingdom. So, it was definitely good for Yoon. And, if they end up having to go on the road again, or if Yoon wants to go on the road and, take care of patients, then he's got that additional knowledge on him. Especially, when they have to go on the battlefield, Yoon needs that shit. So, this is good. I'm ashamed to have believed only my gut feelings and thought I knew all about them. But of course there's no way I'll accept that other people say that nothing could be done about the poor treatment Yona received. Now then. You've regained consciousness. Woo! You shouldn't get up. I'm going to replace your bandages now. Bastard, who are you? My sword's gone. But I can take care of this kid with my fists. See, here's the thing when it comes to doctors, or if you're in the medical profession. It doesn't matter if you are an enemy combatant or not. When you see someone that needs treatment, you take care of them, period. Okay. Please don't make sudden movements. Your wounds will open up. I'm Yoon, an apothecary. An apothecary? And this place we're inside the Crimson Dragon Castle. You collapsed under your wounds yesterday. Because your condition was dangerous, I brought you here. It's troublesome if you do, so please refrain from acting violently until you're healed. Is this a trap? I'm clearly someone suspicious, and yet, want to have some dumpling soup? Appetizing. Too good. What a relief you can eat. Can you have seconds? Yep. Let's see. We're finally on our way back to Zijing. Seriously, what an awful experience. Even if they're on His Highness's orders, I absolutely don't want to go on delegations for a while now. Someone's coming. Someone's coming. That's General Val. I've come to meet you. General Val, thank you for your hard work. We're truly exhausted between the thing with Lantan and whatnot. We've been through a lot. Kuka's king and princess are true cunning foxes. I'm sorry, but where's Lady Maignan? Lady Maignan? Seems she's gone back to Zijing ahead of us. Liar! Isn't she fawning over His Highness right now? I've had my share of noble women running wild. Gosh. I think he knows that she's full of shit. He knows he's full of shit. So here we go. The delegation, we're in chapter 206. The delegation finally found their way to South Kai's capital, Zijing, after having left Kuka Kingdom. And chapter 206 is titled The Discarded Things One at a Time. Your Highness Chagol, the delegates have returned. Have you brought Princess Yona, the woman said to have murdered Lantan? And what of Su-Wan's apology? Did he prostrate himself? Our deepest apologies, my lord. We have been thwarted by King Su-Wan in our attempts to pursue the case of Lantan. And what if you... Oh, excuse me. And what have you accomplished with these high-level tasks, then, you bastards? Nothing more than getting rid of the nuisance. Nothing more than getting rid of the nuisance Lantan. And Chagol is the most influential person of South Kai. Yeah, he looks like an asshole. You should have turned down the offer of a funeral or whatever and returned at once. How incompetent can you be? Incidentally, what happened to Magnon? Allow me to humbly convey that Lady Magnon's whereabouts are currently unknown. We beg your forgiveness. Were told back in Kuka Kingdom that Lady Magnon had departed home ahead of us. We didn't know. We were completely unaware that she hadn't returned. Since it's her we're talking about, isn't she just fooling around somewhere? Let's all admit, she's quite the wild creature. Indeed she is. And if I may add, and on seeing King Suwan, Lady Magnon struck quite the mellifluous tone, as if they were intimate. After what she told us in a suggestive way that she was sure Suwan would want to see her again, that was the last we saw of her. Are you saying she's formed a liaison with King Suwan? I wonder whether that was her goal in joining the delegation. Val, General Hitan, is it true what people are saying that Lady Magnon is missing? I don't really understand what happened, but she hasn't returned. From the beginning, something smelled fishy about these high-level talks. You mean Lord Lantan's death? He's obviously been smoked out by our side, right? Do you think Lady Magnon got caught up in that? No, I knew she was going, you see. She came, to greet me before they left. Farewell. It's been decided that I shall be joining the delegation. Oh, huh? I've only, come because my little host said it wanted to see your face. Well, bye. Doesn't that mean that already back then she had no intention of returning? She'd wanted to go to the Crimson Dragon Castle along for some reason. Even as the chief mistress, she has no dearth of enemies. Being a general probably suits her nature better. What did she have in mind by going to a country that might soon be destroyed? Released? We request your cooperation for the time being. The job is to track down and capture that Magnon woman who broke out. You want me to capture her? She's the subject of South Kai who got her hands on Kuka Kingdom's greatest secret. Besides, if we don't capture her as soon as possible, a woman who's killed numerous soldiers, there are bound to be more victims. Does this greatest secret have something to do with Suwan? Don't go silent on me. You put me in the cell to protect that secret. You must badly want her captured to let me out, no? Mm-hmm. Well, I get to go out for a little. Get some rest. Well, let's see. Get some rest, okay? Found it. He leaned a sword against a piece of furniture? Gosh. They're saying the woman who broke out is a beauty with long hair. I want to get a good look at her. Are you an idiot? A lot of sentries were murdered. Don't let your guard down. They're looking for me. I have to find my little hope, and quick. That Yoon brat must be suspicious of me too. He might bring someone here. They're saying she's a beauty with long hair. I ended up running late. Gotta go back quick. What are you doing? Looking for something? Why'd you cut your hair? Wait a sec. Wait, how do you know? Even the soldiers in this area didn't have a clue. I don't forget the faces of my patients. Cut it out. What are you even doing? Don't you know you're still injured? My little hoe. Your little hoe? It's like this. Another Pukyu? I think it must be hungry. I'll look for your little hoe tomorrow as soon as the sun goes up. For now, go back and drink your barley and rice soup, okay? I don't have a proper bath, but I wanted some water so you can wash. Sorry. I don't have a proper bathtub, but I've heated some water so you can wash your body. Just the two of us in that room? Are we going to scrub each other's backs? What a precocious brat, huh? You're wrong. There's a partitioning screen, you know. Gosh, she said weird stuff, and now I'm nervous, even though I kept my cool while examining her. Want to scrub my back? I'm fine. A wounded woman who cut her hair all messy. Kind of resembles the first time I met Yona. Yes, who's there at a time like this? Yo! Whoa, what happened? What's happened? This is so sudden. Oh, I was just wondering whether you're okay. Same for me. I've been worried about you all this time. Must be how it feels to ask yourself whether that stupid country bumpkin of a son who said he was going to become a foot soldier is still alive. Yoon, I was aiming to become an exclusive bodyguard, not a foot soldier at all. What's up? Are you on your day off now? Well, is now a good time? Now's kinda, can we talk outside? Do you have guests? Guess is not how I would... Whoa, General Judo? Why, I'm going inside. Wait a sec. Woo! What? Woman! Didn't have to get violent. What? You were the guys doing you're the guy doing sit-ups in that cell. Didn't you say you weren't going to leave that place? I was summoned and told to capture you. What? Cell capture? It's a long story, but this woman was with the South Kai delegation. She's killed several soldiers. Knowing that she was wandering around the castle with a sword, I came here to check that you were unharmed, so she really was here. We can't afford to let her live. We're taking her. I knew it, so you were an enemy too. That being said, I'm going to die no matter what. All that awaits me is being murdered by the likes of Suwon. Wait, Thunder Beast. Thunder Beast? This guy? Yoon, she's dangerous. Fall back. I'm sorry, but this woman is injured. That woman has killed foot soldiers. You need not feel sympathy for her. That may be so. And yet, I thought she looked kind of dangerous. And yet, still, she's my patient. It might be a bad thing to stand up for someone who's killed people. Those people certainly didn't want to die. I hate violence. My doing this without regard for the consequences may cause trouble to many people in the future. I don't know what the right thing to do is. I'm sorry, but I'm studying medicine in this place. The reason I came to this castle is that I want to heal people. That's all there is to it. You tell him, Yoon! See, as I said, that is the doctor's oath. That is the or not just a doctor. That's a healthcare worker's thing. It's a Hippocratic oath that they're not to do unto harm. No harm unto people. Whether they're an enemy combatant, physically or opinion-wise. No, it don't matter. They treat. They see a patient, they treat him. But damn, this cover page is gorgeous! Woo! And chapter 207 is titled Unraveling. This is Akko. Are you alright? Your wounds must have opened because of earlier. That's not it. This pain isn't from an injury. It's the Crimson Illness. Crimson Illness? This isn't an illness you can do anything about. I'm going to die no matter what, and it's going to happen soon. Suwon, too, doesn't have long. Even if he makes me vanish from this world, that fact won't vanish. Suwon doesn't have long? What's this about? I've never heard of this Crimson Illness. Yoon. Someone's outside. Minsu, are you... Sorry I surprised you. My heart almost stopped right now. I heard that Lord Hack was heading this way after being released, so, General Judo, let's leave talking for later. She's suffering of an illness I don't know about. But I'll give her this medicine. Please lay her on the futon. Minsu, General Judo. I've just come from talking with advisor, Kai Shuk. She'll be in my care. What? Naturally she'll be under surveillance too, but I need her cooperation in order to understand this illness. This is all for the goal of healing His Majesty. Wait, we can't let this boy hear our conversation? Too late for that now! Miss Maignan has already let the cat out of the bag. Yeah, shut the fuck up, man. It's too late. But this is smart. I completely agree with this. It's better to have another patient that has the same freaking illness and test treatments on her. So, because, one, this is going to help, period. Because you still have people, we don't know how many people out there are descendants of the Crimson Dragon King. So, the more people we have out there to test treatments on, the better, because we can learn from them. And then, obviously, this is going to help Suwon, too. I'll just say in advance that if you intend to put Yoon into a cell or cause him any kind of harm, I'll definitely stop you. Consequences be damned. There's only one way to protect Mr. Yoon. And that's, Mr. Yoon becoming my assistant! Yes! Assistant? If we do that, no harm will be coming your way. It's an underhanded method, but it's a smart method. It's a loophole. What am I supposed to do? I'm the king's personal physician. My life's staked on protecting this country's greatest secret, and failure means death. Naturally, the same danger goes hand in hand with my assistant. God, this panel is gorgeous. But you'll be able to avert the danger approaching you now. Mr. Yoon, I'd wanted you to lend me a hand from the beginning, but I hesitated lest you got yourself caught up in the grave secret matters of the royal household. But I heard your conversation when I was outside just now, and I confirmed to myself he won't betray anyone in his capacity as a physician. I shall persuade His Majesty and Advisor Kaishuk without fail. Mr. Yoon, will you join me as the king's personal physician? Yes! I'll be allowed to keep treating her, right? In that case, I'll do it. Yes! Understood. We'll be keeping Miss Maignan in the Crimson Dragon Castle as a prisoner of war. See, this is brilliant. I don't know why Suwon didn't even think about that. Suwon's supposed to be the smart one. Why didn't he think about that in the first place? That should have been the first thing he thought of. Fuck, I should have thought of that too. That should have been the first thing he thought of, was like, dude, she has the same fucking illness I do. We should be trying to treat her, because if we try to treat her, then I could probably find a cure for myself. Your Majesty, in addition to that, I'd like to request your permission for my assistant, Mr. Yoon, to go outside the castle. Permission to go outside? I'll have him fetch a drug I haven't tried yet. I understand very well that the Crimson Illness isn't an ordinary disease, but as your personal physician, I want to exhaust all methods available. Very well, one more thing, by your leave. Would it be possible to send Lord Hack along as Mr. Yoon's bodyguard? Yeah! I like this idea. Couldn't it be anyone else? The herb in question is so prized for its scarcity that even if castle officers go, they might not share it with us. Besides, it's convenient that Lord Hack already knows of your illness from the time he was looking for Miss Maignan after she broke out. He won't be willing to go fetch medicine for me. That's not the case. He said he'd be going. Yes, he'll go! Advisor Kaishuk, I thought you wouldn't allow Lord Hack to leave the castle. He probably won't undertake any actions against His Majesty while Princess Yona and the 4 dragons remain in the castle. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't entertain this kind of dangerous wager. But at this point, we have to get rid of His Majesty's illness. At a time like this, and all I can do is wait for His Majesty's recovery. I've been feeling like praying to the gods. This is the best chance you got. The only reason I would say at least take a dragon with you, but you can't, because they have to be with Yona, period. Otherwise, they lose their power. Also, it's better to have the dragons there with Yona to protect the castle, since you're not going to have Hack there. So this is the best route to go. I've asked Minsu to take care of her while I'm away. The sleeping medicine worked amazing. I'll let you know just in case, but that woman seems to be South Kai's Chagol's chief mistress. Oh no, they found out. She was that kind of person? I still can't wrap my head around her being able to use a sword like that. She isn't your garden variety princess. She's the first woman I've seen wield a sword so well. Thunderbeast, if Yona hears that, she'll say I'll go train right away. I'll go train right now. If the princess can get this good in a short time, that would be a wonder indeed. So you were the Thunder Beast. Wow, that surprised me. So you're up. I heard you say Thunder Beast. I'm the Thunder Beast, what of it? So you're a possession of Princess Yona's? Well, that's right. I thought I was going to seize everything that Princess Yona had. What a wish. How would you have even pulled that off? It's unfair. 4 dragons, the Thunder Beast, a healthy body, and a life free of want or discomfort. No matter what I say to refute that, it's probably not going to make an impression on you. But I wish that, if nothing else, the words of the guy who's desperately trying to cure you will make one. It's okay. I don't have much to say. I'll be away for a little while. I'll definitely restore your health, so wait for me. But I won't be able to go looking for your little home with you. I'm sorry. I know there's no such thing as restoring me to health. Still, even if I'm going to die, I'll think of you as the savior of my life. Oh, we got a ship. We got a ship. Hey, Thunder Beast. They're gonna, dude, that ship is happening. That ship is going to happen. I don't care. That ship is happening. I'm glad you're accompanying me, but are you okay with being away from Yona? White Snake and the others are by your side, so it's going to be fine. That may be true, but the one you were aiming to be an exclusive bodyguard of is probably not myself. Well, sometimes I wonder whether I shouldn't split myself into 3 or so. Why not 3 of you run to Yona's side highway? Even if it was I who brought it up, you're being annoying. Well, I'm just one, and I'm going to protect you, Yoon. I gotta do one more thing. I have to let Whitesnake and the others know I'm alive. Also, hasn't the princess been crying or something? Well, she's got a lot on her plate. That thought has kept me busy, so let's go and come back as soon as we... Please wait, princess! Whoa, here she comes! Yona, whoa! I made it on time. I didn't manage to make it on time to catch her. Hey! Yona, aren't you hurt? Yona, it's been so long. I heard about it from Minsudu. You become his assistant and are going to fetch this in Juzo. Yeah. Yona, dear, if you want to go down, just tell me. I'm sorry. I was in such a hurry, I didn't think. I didn't think, me! This is dangerous. Stop copying droopy eyes antics. You can break a phone. It's fine. I've been doing it often. Don't do it! Droopy eyes, watch her properly, you. I don't know what this princess will do if you let her loose. It's really okay. It's really okay, I'm saying. I've been training, you see. You're right. Yona, if you give him a motive, the Thunder Beast will split himself into 3 and come keep you under watch. Look at you ass! You don't need to come to my side. The 3 of you can stay by YOON'S. You aren't going to tell me you don't need even one, are you? Oh! I'll leave you. She didn't get the sarcasm. Oh my god, she didn't get it. She didn't get that Yoon was being an asshole. Oh my god. She made it worse. Starting now, our precious Yoon, who's shouldering a secret and a job that endangers his life, is under your care. Understood, milady. Seriously, this girl doesn't even take the time to say she wanted to see me, or heck, please don't lower your head. I can't tell him I want to see his face. Conveying my best to Captain Gigon, yes. Is that a friend of Pukyu's? Oh, Little Ho! Little Ho! You're Little Ho, right? Little Ho? I found Little Ho! Yay! I'm so happy with this. I really love the direction this manga is going in. I love that Yoon is getting Yoon is getting that woman. It is. He is. He's getting her. I really do. The thing that I really love the most about this is that, as I've been saying, is that it doesn't matter, especially when it comes to medicine. It don't matter. It don't matter if you're on warring factions or not. They're gonna take care of you no matter what. That's just part of the profession, part of the deal. The other thing I really do like as well is I like that they ultimately realize that, dude, we could use her to treat it as, a guinea pig and keep her as a prisoner of war, and we, figure out a way to treat Suwon, and, Minsu got a W out of this too because he wanted Yoon to be his personal assistant anyway. So, it's a win-win. It's a W for everybody if you think about it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Yona content, there's a few ways you could do that. Donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network, that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later.